like to win a new car.
Long three. Yes! You got it! You got it! Let's see your car. Go Sounders. That's right. Go Sounders. Our friend from Seattle just won us up a car. Way to go. Folks, that was exciting. We'll be right back with more Price is Right after this. Don't go away.
Here with Tamra. She is the reason that I won the Mazda 3, right? You invited me to the Tooth and Nail BEC radio event, and that month Come On Down camp happened because of you, so thank you.
It was one of the most memorable experiences of my life. I want to give credit and a shout out to Lauren Herline /C now, she's married.
Yep.
But she made best friends with the producers. And our first round we did, they didn't pick anybody, and we were really upset about it. So her and I went and talked to the producers.
I did not know this.
You need to pick someone from our big group because you didn't pick anyone in the first round. And then I think it was the first or second.
I was the first name called.
Okay, that's
literally
what I thought. It was right at the beginning.
I was sitting
next to
to
Matt Mudd, come on down. It was the most fun. We were screaming and yelling. We were losing our minds the entire time. He immediately went up, won a car, and we were like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Matt, hold up the sign. Yeah! That's so awesome. Oh, man.
This is crazy. And I see Tamara, you posted on Facebook already.
Yes.
I can't say.
You got
I can't
bands
say
on.
I signed an agreement that I can't say my earnings, but you guys can do whatever you want, I guess.
Yeah, we still talk about it 10 years later.
People come up to me 13 years later at this conference, and they're like, I barely remember them. Like, I was there, I saw it.
Couldn't believe a word he said.
Yeah, we're talking about my Price is Right car.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear my name get called. I was sitting next to the guys at Cutlass, and they started hitting me, and they pointed, and my name was on the sign.
Well,
we were just,
it
having
literally
fun.
comes up all the time. People ask me. I actually had someone, I think it was Brittany from CMB,
Yeah.
ask me how did you get on The Price is Right, because she was wanting to do that this year.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was the event that kept on giving.
I'm going to write a book. Write a book. How to get on The Price is Right.
And that song went #1.
That's right.
Okay, peace out.
Peace.
One of my favorite memories on Facebook, it comes up when this guy won the car on The Price is Right. That was such a fun day.
That was amazing.
Such a fun
And you
day.
were actually in the show, right?
I was.
2 tapings. You were in the one that I won the car, right?
Yeah, and I had my heart set on being a contestant. Did all the things, smiled, and I was animated.
You were
With
loud. I didn't think I was...
American guy is blonde and awesome and svelte. And I was like, okay. But when you won the car, I almost pooped my pants.
I'm glad I didn't. That would have been embarrassing on national TV. I didn't think I was going to get on the show because people like you, these big loudmouth radio guys, were going to, outshine me. But somehow...
It's a lie.
Yep.
I love every time, Matt, when those videos come up
it's
every
so fun.
year, it's like, oh my gosh. And we had to wait till Christmas time to watch the show.
That's right. And I couldn't tell. So my parents were in Italy when I won it. And so I just told them, go to Twitter and search my name and find out what happened. Because I signed something saying I wouldn't tell anybody what happened. Because you didn't want to ruin the ending of Price is Right episode. So,
non-disclosure.
yeah,
Thanks, Price
exactly.
is Right.
So I don't know if they would have taken the car away from me if I did tell people, but
Whatever
I didn't
happened
want
to
to
the
test
car?
it. Oh, so that's why I'm doing this video. The transmission went kaput a couple weeks ago. And so it's...
Was it 09?
09, yeah. So 13, 14 years ago. Yeah.
And you still had the car.
Oh, yes. Good memories.
Price is Right.
The reminiscing. Price is Right.
All right,
2008. Tell me your memories.
Oh yeah, 2008. We did a radio event at Price is Right. Lauren, genius.
Yep.
So we all go down there and we all audition to try to, they interview you before to see if they're going to call your name and come on down. And I'm working it. They're like, "What does a whale sound like?" And I'm like, "Ooh, ooh." And I'm thinking, I've got it for sure. And then they ask, they ask you some silly question, and you're just like, oh shucks, I'm just the nicest guy around or whatever. And I'm thinking like, I'm for sure gonna get on there. And then sure enough,
So was every other radio guy on that trip. They were all like,
well, we're with a bunch of big personalities.
Oh,
right?
they're
I'm the
big.
record label owner.
Yeah.
We're down with all the radio promoters. They're all just working it so they can get called. And here's the kindest,
yes.
most believable face. And boom, they call him down.
Boom, first name.
First name,
called
yeah.
down. Well, you know the questions they asked me? They're like, what's your name, where are you from, what do you do for fun? And so I'm Matt, Seattle, and I hang out with all these guys. So I pointed to all you big loudmouths.
Yeah.
You guys all went wild, so I think...
I literally was expecting to get called down.
I think they were like,
I was a
when
little
this guy-
cocky,
yeah.
And, you
And I
nailed
was
it.
like the humble, like, oh, I just hang out with these cool cats. And so,
So then he gets called down, and we're all freaking.
yeah.
And then he just continues to be successful and goes through it all, you know. And then when the car came out, they're like, it's a new car or whatever. And we're all like yelling, yes, this, that, we're all freaking out. And then bam, he wins a car.
Win a car.
And of course, all the radio stations are like, this is kind of weird that like we get called to this and then your employee wins the car.
Is
And I
it
was like,
rigged?
yeah, is it rigged?
Well,
I go, if it was rigged, I would have won the
I
car.
would have won it. Remember James from Cutlass? He had just bought the same car like a month before. So he takes credit of me winning. He was like, I was yelling the exact numbers to help you win it. A 3.
Yeah. And also Trevor from Thousand Foot Crutch
Yep.
was there.
Throw up your rock fist if you're feeling it when I drop this. Show 'em how we blow the spot. Let's make it hot. The shot go.
There's
Well,
a
the
lot.
next day we went to Capitol and we're pitching music for film and TV.
That's right.
And the room was like, they were just kind of all arms crossed, record execs.
Yeah.
We're like, I just want a car. In the room, just like, they're all, no way.
The bottom line is people love game shows and they love Price is
Yes.
Right, and that is the ultimate icebreaker,
Oh
right?
my
They're being
God.
all snobby.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't Price is Right. He just won a new car. Like, what? Tell us more.
like, forget
Give us
about
everything.
that
Forget
music.
everything
Let's
else.
talk about
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
So
So those are my memories, and
Yeah.
you've been driving the car.
I've been driving it until a couple months ago. Transmission went kaput. So time to go back on The Price is Right.
There you go. Awesome.